Dímelo, Bo Dominican York. It's been a minute, guys. It's been about 2.5, 3 weeks almost probably since I did a video. Got a beautiful pair of off-white Air Force Ones from Mr. Hou, or Mr. Hou, however you'd like to call it, however you'd like to pronounce it. This is from the OG batch, OG Tony batch. Again, it's the Mr. Hou purchase, and it is the Air Force One off-white in the black. These things I've been wanting for a minute. I just never bought a pair of off-white Air Force Ones. I want to get the green ones. I want to get the MoMAs. I want to get all the colors, but you know, this is the first one that I started out with. It was in the OG batch, and this is something I would wear to work. Stars in the front are very pronounced. Beautiful outsole. Nike branding. Outsoles on the heel. You got that logo lettering with the Nike check underneath. And what looks like maybe stuff for the sizing. Tag here looks right. Again, you can get up and let me know if this is wrong. But everything looks really, really good to me. The stitching on point around that Nike swoosh. Sorry if my camera's a little fuzzy. I should have wiped it down. But I haven't been on with you guys in a minute. I've been really steady at work. And then on my days off, catching up with chores around the house, doing the yard. And I've got more stuff to review. I just haven't had the chance to. Just not have had the chance to. Here's the other shoe. Stars very pronounced. Nike in the check. Heel. Did come with an extra set of laces. The white rope style laces. But it's a flat rope. It's not the round rope. And of course it does say shoelaces on the laces, and the spacing is correct. The placement is correct where it's close to the eyelet, to the aglet. Let's see. Decent shoe tree. It doesn't say anything on the inside. I don't know if it's supposed to. Doesn't really even say sizing. It says small, or S for small, I guess. Inside's looking good. Let's check the sizing. I get Air Force Ones in my natural size, a 9.5. There you see US 9.5. Production dates from June 2018 through August of 2018. Let's make sure the other shoe is doing the same. I got caught off guard. US 9.5, 6/18 through August of 18. And there's a size tag, so you guys can check that out. Honestly, I haven't rocked them yet. If you can tell by the lacing. Let's see if I can get the insole out. It is sticky, but if I'm careful, I should be able to get them out. And it is sticking to some of the strings that are down there. I used to worry about doing this. I used to see all the reviewers doing this, and I used to say, man, they make it look so easy. It is super tacky at the bottom half of the foam. Just your regular cheap foam insert. Looks like a decent amount of stitching. Nothing to brag home about. Nothing to brag home about on the stitching front. But again, I mean, nobody's seeing the stitching, and maybe the retails came that way, because I've shown on this very channel that I've had I have a lot of retails that do not have a significant amount of stitching in them. And going besides just Air Jordan 1s. Let's see if this other one, well, that one's pretty darn in there. But guys, these are beautiful. Again, from Mr. Hou, Mr. Hou. This is the OG batch. I think they did the Air logo pretty darn well. I don't know what you can complain about there. Can't wait to rock these. Again, I'm probably going to wear these to work if it wasn't for that big prominent white Nike check. Because I like to wear solid colors. I do wear stuff that'll say Nike Air or have the Jordan logo on the heel. But I mean, is this a semi-casual, semi-professional shoe attire? I don't think so. But they're pretty relaxed on their dress code at my job now. Some places are not. They are pretty relaxed. I do sell Jeeps and Chryslers, and they are pretty relaxed with the dress code. As long as you're not, I guess, wearing anything outlandish. Let's take a quick look at the box. Again, this is an OG Tony batch. I've never had anything off-white other than... What have I had off-white? Oh, just like the Jordan 5s and the Jordan 4. So those had the holes. And, of course, I got a retail pair of the off-white Dunks, lot 6 of 50. But there you go, 9.5. This is part of the 10. So I would like to get more of these. I don't like all of them, but I do like a lot of the 10. And this is of the 10. Black cone, black, white. And it's the inside out guts of the box. There's no other stamps or anything else in the box. So there's nothing. It did come with the baby blue or lilac blue zip tie. Is that the right color? I didn't even research that part. I looked up that retail, these are going for, in my size, you know, over $700. Resale, not retail. Resale on StockX. But I don't know that it was supposed to have that color tag or not. But nothing else to distinguish it on the box, that it is a rep box. It feels good and sturdy. Just like pretty much all the boxes from Mr. Hou do. Mr. Hou has been my GOAT for reps as of late. It started with PK Kim. I had yet to receive a bad shoe from PK Kim until about 2.5 months ago when I ordered both Union LA 4s, the Desert Moss and the Taupe. And both of those came with guidelines. The construction was great. Maybe the tags or the heels might have been a little bit off. But PK had, up until that point, with Travis Scott 1s, with Travis Scott 6, the OG green, with the off-white 4s and both off-white 5s, the white and the black, they were all perfect. So anything Travis Scott or off-white that I received from her was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then all of a sudden, I order a couple of Union LA stuff from her, and it comes with guidelines. And then I ordered an infrared 6, and that came with very faint guidelines. So I haven't ordered from her again after I received that last pair of Air Jordan 6s, which I expected to be immaculate because the Travis Scott OG Green 6 is immaculate. I wore those to work the other day because those are a beautiful shoe. I mean, solid color. And I mean, there's nobody that could tell me that I'm wearing a rep when I'm wearing that rep. And I believe the same of these. And Mr. Hou has not let me down with one single shoe. It's been 6 pairs, if I'm not mistaken. I counted the other day. 6 pairs from Mr. Hou, and all of them, no guidelines, immaculate construction, beautifully boxed. Guys, you can't go wrong with Mr. Hou right now. I've got a couple of Jordan 4s from him that are immaculate. The Travis Scott 4s. What was the other 4 that I got from him? I know I got 2 4s from him. I'm going to get some more 4s from him because every other place that I've ordered a Jordan 4 from has come with guidelines, minimal or not. But his have been immaculate. Immaculate. And I know a lot of guys, maybe you guys in the comments might say, you know, guideline this, guideline that. Nobody's going to freaking blacklight your shoe. But I like to get stuff that's as close to retail as possible. It's your money. It's my money, right, that we're spending. And I like to get stuff that is as close to one-to-one retail as I can get. And guidelines are not one-to-one. I know that there's been people that shown guidelines on retails before, but I've not gotten a retail that had showing guidelines under blacklight. So again, this is the Mr. Hou Air Force One, part of the 10-pack. And you guys will love this shoe if you get it from Mr. Hou. It is an immaculate shoe, but you can get it from anybody you want. I'm not saying you have to get it from Mr. Hou, but if you get it from somebody, and as a matter of fact, let's do that real quick. Show you under blacklight how immaculate these are. Literally no guidelines anywhere at all. Anywhere at all. Almost forgot to do the blacklight. It's been so long since I did a video. Almost forgot to do the blacklight. Nothing anywhere on these guys. Just a beautiful, beautiful rep. If anybody wants, I know there's been a big argument about UA and rep and using what term. But if anything is a UA, man, this is an unauthorized, authentic. I mean, it's a beautifully constructed shoe. Make sure that the box doesn't have any stamps. And I've not yet to get it. Oh, yeah, it does. There's a stamp, guys. I'm okay with the stamp on the box. I am okay. This is an OG Tony. Maybe he did it. Who knows? But I am okay with stamps on the box. I'm not okay with stamps on the shoe. And this shoe is immaculate. There's no stamps on the shoe anywhere. It's just a beautifully done shoe that you guys are going to love. Again, Bo Dominic, New York, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe. If you have a comment, I get back to you fairly quick, almost immediately sometimes. And reach out to me on IG at rivera.bo if you want information on how to get to Mr. Hou, how to get to any of the sneaker reps. Honestly, my big push is the Reddit community, going to the trusted sellers list, because then you know you're not getting scammed, even if you don't get a perfect shoe, you know. And for me, if a shoe isn't perfect, I'm still going to order it. I'm still going to green light it, as we say in the rep world. Green light, red light, 1, 2, 3. I still will green light a shoe as long as it's not blatantly off or blatantly wrong. But once I get a shoe in hand and I see that this guy's quality is not on par, I will stop ordering from that seller. And I think I've tried at least 10 different sellers so far. And there's only a good 2, 3 sellers that I consistently go back to. There was more, but I mean, once you give me issues and you give me problems, I kind of tend to start to stay away from you. But again, this is the 10 Nike Air Force One Low from Mr. Hou, and these are immaculate. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you soon. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.